IS250. I'm Professor Fahmi Jalani. Today we will talk about Chapter 3, Branches. Let's take a look at Lab 3.22, which is the smallest number. Basically, the program will require us to input 3 numbers, and from there they will choose the smallest. So in order to start the program, first you import the utilities to be able to scan the input. Okay. Next, the class, followed by the main. Okay. So we require the scanner. Sorry. Scan. Right. Review scanner. This is to scan the input. Right. Integer. Right. So next we have the 3 integer number. Num1. Oops. Let's do a shortcut. Okay, change this to 2 and 3. Declare it. Then we need to scan the number. 1 is equal to x integer, right, bracket. So to scan for the other 2 numbers. Oops. Alright, let's change this. 2 and 3. So once you get the number, you need to do an if statement to see whether which number is the smallest. So the first one, you check the first number is less than equal to num2, right? And function, right? Next you scan num1 to num3, right? The bracket. So if the first number is the smallest out of the second and the third, so it will print out a statement stating the number 1, the first number you entered, is the smallest. Right? Oops, typo there. Right? Next, else, we need an else statement. That's the first if. Okay. Here we have the second if. You need to scan the second number. You can still use the statement again, but in this case you need an else. If number 2 is greater than, it's less than num1 and num2 is smaller than num3, so you print num2, right? Followed by, and the last one is just an else statement. Else, so obviously if not num1 or num2, then we num3. Okay, let's arrange this a bit. Alright, forget your curly bracket here. We can remove this. Alright, so you have num1, num2, and num3. Alright, so let's say we use this number 7, 15, and 3, and we have that. So run it. Oh, there's an error. So let's take a look. What's the error about? We have extra bracket here. Okay, let's try it again. SCA. Alright. Bingo. So we have the output is 3. So here is an example. Basically is to scan the smallest number, and we are using the function of if and else. I do make mistake, typo error. That's where you learn. And it's good that if you are able to detect the error and to be able to debug it. So that's where the experience comes in. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Taking a look at lab 3.27 name format. Basically, the program will require the user to key in their name, and will be converted into last name and just the initial of the first two names. Okay. So in this case, the example of pet cd do. So do is the last name, PS is the first name. In terms of Julia Clark, Clark is the last name, and J is the first name. Sorry, Clark is the first. Clark is the last name, my bad. J is the last name. Am I right? Clark is the last name, J is the first name. Sorry about that. So to begin the program, we have the import Java utility scanner, which you've seen it before, to import, to allow the program to import the name, okay, scanner, class of the program, the lab program name, which is, okay, and the main program, which is basically a string. We later will be using it. Okay. So then again, we need a scanner name, scanner, new, scan, system, okay. Next, require the string, user input, let's copy this. Oops. So we require about 5 of them in total. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have first name here. Right. And then you have first initial, initial, and middle initial. Oops, we don't need that. And last initial. Last name, sorry. Okay. And we need an integer, which is a space index 1. Okay. Make two of this. This is 2. Let's see what this. Okay, next you need to scan the input, which is this. Sorry, scan dot next line. Okay, I use the space index. This is basically to count the to locate the first word in the character. Input index of. Okay, space. Alright, then index 2. Okay, index 2, and then so you need to add another number there, which is we're using from space index 1. Right, this is increment of 1. Right. Okay, next we have the first name. Is equal to the user so let's copy this dot substring 0, comma, okay, space index 1. Okay, that's the location. Oops. And next we have the first initial. Is equal to, sorry, equal to is so we can reuse this. Space. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. So next we have an if statement. If let's align this properly. If the space index 2, okay, is not equal to 1, okay, so the next thing what you do is you will check the middle name, middle initial. Okay, so some of you guys have middle name, and we have the user input, user input substring. Okay, use this. Okay. Substring bracket space index 1 plus 1. s plus 1 comma else, or else, let's go else 2. Okay, and last name is user input, so we use this command. Oops, not there, here. User input substring, so replace this to 2. Okay, and this is user input dot length. Okay, right. Else middle initial is equal to space. Okay, if there's no middle initial, and last name we use this. Okay, right. Next we'll check the if middle initial, spell error, is not equal to blank. Okay, and the system printout will be system dot out dot print last name okay, comma, no space, plus the first initial. What's the first initial? Okay, we have a comma there. Oh, no, sorry, no comma, full stop, and middle name, middle initial. Okay, so full stop, then else false system out. Apologize, it needs to be capital letter. I think most of us do make mistake. Okay, so it's good to be able to spot the mistake before running the program, so you save your time. Okay, last name, middle name, comma, so first initial, and stop there. Okay, so is the first one with middle name, the second one without middle name. Alright, so don't forget another curly bracket. Okay, let's try put my name in. So run. Aha, so my name, I print out my name, Alright, I'm not sure is that correct. That's what we want. Okay, let me take a look at the program. So that's the output. Alright, thank you. Don't forget to email me or if you have any error on your program or any question. Stay safe and wear a mask. Don't forget to social distance. Thanks. Bye bye.